I think we are in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Like virus-wise or just like everything tensions-wise?
I think that's a good question. That is a good question. I think it's going to be. I don't see the political tension going anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't, because it's like once you recognize there's a divide, like you can't really just brush that
Yeah.
under the rug, you know? And I don't know if I'm still trying to process how I feel about Biden and Kamala Harris. And I don't know if if Barack Obama was running right now, like I would be sitting here saying, okay, I think he could unify the country. Not
Yeah.
necessarily because everything he did was great
Yeah.
or he's a, superb individual, but he was a unifier.
Yeah.
And he was articulate. And
Mhm.
when he said something, you felt like you needed to hear it. Like it was important and you
Yeah.
could rally behind it. And I don't get that from Biden.
Yeah.
And I think we need something like that
Yeah.
to kind of quell everything
Yeah.
that's going on.
No, I think the same.
Yeah.
Be the same sort of. Yeah, he kind of had, and he got reelected and was pretty widely. I mean, in 2008 at least, he was pretty. There wasn't a whole lot of flack from the other side against his presidencies, and then you have the whole just the fact that there hasn't been like a concession speech or anything.
They're holding on.
Yeah. And so when you went straight walking into the Obama presidencies, there was concession speech and kind, passive power both times. That kind of
Everybody
sets
was
things off.
friendly.
Yeah. Welcoming in,
Yeah.
like conceding, fine. Like if you listen to John McCain's concession speech to Obama, it's friendly, it's cordial, and then the same as like Mitt Romney or George Bush, and I feel like that sets a stage too. But then again, I see what you mean. Like Biden doesn't necessarily have that unifying sort of aura,
Something,
I guess,
yeah,
about him. And yeah, I think he kind of ran on the experience like platform, but at the same time, you're like,
if you couldn't get
you
something
got a
done
lot
then,
of experience. And it is cool to have somebody who was the vice president. So it's like he was regardless of what you have to say, like he was in the White House as the vice president for 8 years. He did
He's got more
right-hand
experience
man to the
than
president.
Trump,
Yeah.
for sure.
But at the same time, it's like he is like 77 or how old.
And he has been doing this for.
And he has been doing it a
50
long time.
years,
And he has been like I like the guy kind of, but at the same time, I feel like he's a career politician. So it's like there's got to be, nobody's perfect, and he's been in it this long. So what do we
expect?
Yeah.
That's the thing, is if somebody's got a track record for, I think it's 50 years. I think that's somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really expect a whole lot outside of that?
And I think that's kind of like what the whole on the low reason for somebody like Kamala as his vice president is.
Oh, definitely.
Just to have like a younger face as part of like his brand, as part of the presidency, as part of a new perspective, and as part of like, I don't know, he is an old guy. So it's like 4 years from now, we don't know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
But then the two of them together, we don't know. But what has been great about necessarily the last two we've had for the last 4 years. So it's like,
I don't know if Biden won this election or Trump lost.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if people actually wanted Biden.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't think that Biden necessarily won. I think not the party, but like not a movement, but I feel like, yeah, a lot of the people that voted for Biden didn't go in there voting for Biden. They voted for an issue that Biden was better at on their side than Trump.
Yeah.
Whereas Trump supporters went and voted for Trump.
Yeah, for the brand.
Yeah. And then you have a lot of like radical people or like leftist people that are like, well, I had to settle for Biden. Like Biden's not who we wanted, but
he's not Trump, so we can vote for him.
Yeah, exactly, which is
scary.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. But who knows?
That's the thing. People hate him so much that he probably could have run anybody.
Yeah.
And it would have been close.
Yeah.
Just on the sole purpose of him not being Trump.
Yeah. Well, they said that with the comparison like 2008 and Obama running, it was like against George Bush's reputation. It's like anybody running for the Democratic Party probably could have won against after that amount of time. But at the same time, just given who he was and his way of doing things, it really added to the...
Yeah, he could speak.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see who we have now and...
Who can't
Yeah.
really do that.
Kind of both of them, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely... Like, when I think of who, like, a president is and what they embody, I think of Obama.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm 23.
Yeah, well, he's, like, our first president that we, like...
Can remember.
I think the same thing, yeah.
And, I mean, shit, if you compare that to Trump, you're like, well, one's presidential. I don't know what the other one is.
It's just, like, not how far we have fallen, but it's like, if you would tell us now where we'd be at, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even regardless of how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, which side you vote, you can recognize,
Yeah.
like, these are two radically different
Yeah.
people.